Hi and welcome back to Sci-Fi fans. This is episode 30 of the Lego Transformers Optimus Prime build. So I'll just show you what we've got so far, and here he is. So this is where we're at with the instructions, and we're up to stage 270 and bag 8. So as you can see, we're right on target with what we should have. And what we're going to be doing going forward is making Optimus Prime's lower arms and hands. We also get to make Optimus Prime's head, and I'll give you a clue. This is how it turns out. And what we'd have to do is attach these at the end of the stage. And I think they've done a really good job on the head. But anyway, find out how we make these parts of Lego Optimus Prime in the upcoming stages, starting off with stage 270. So these are the parts that we need to go from stages 270 to 273. And what I've done with bag 8 is I've separated all the parts, and because they're the same stages and the same parts for the left and the right side, I've just created a left and a right side of parts. So let's begin with 270, and it requires us to take the 2x3 onto the 3x3, and we're placing this over the top like so. That's 270. 271 is simply taking the other 2x3 piece and popping it on the top there. 272, we take the other 2x3 and pop it underneath. I mean, that's going to be quite a chunky arm, isn't it? It's going to be quite solid. And then 273 requires us to take this quarter of a circle and attach it onto there like that. And that is stages 270 to 273. Right, so stages 278 to 281 require these parts that we've seen here. Now 278 is simply taking the flat 9 piece and popping it on top like so. And then we take the two red pieces, we put them together like that. Then we take our little black Technic parts with the axle connector like so, and make sure that we have them round the same way so the actual part can come across. They then sit on this side here. Moving on to 280, we actually finish off this hinge section with the other half of the hinge, and that goes in there like so, and that's going to give a bit more articulation later on with the model, as far as I'm aware. Let's hope so. Now what we have to do with 281, and it's showing me with the model this way round, so the grey ball joint part is to the right and the black hinge that we've just made is to the left. Take the black brick and sit it on top like so. So that's now level. We take the other, I think it's 5 lugs and lie it next to it like that. And as you can see, that leaves us a square of 3x2 to go on the top there like so, to level all of that off. And that is stages 278 to 281. So up next, we're going to go from stages 282 to 284, and these are the parts that we need for this. Now we take our black 2x4, and it doesn't matter which way you hold it, but we take this trim part here with the arrows, and that sits at the top. So that, I think that's going to make the difference between the left and the right side. Then we take this other smooth section and pop it on there like so. Now this sits on here, and this is where, so it sits on the top like that. That's what it, oh hang on, no, it doesn't sit on the top. it goes on the side. Silly me. So that's how it goes, like that. If you're enjoying the build, please do leave a comment in the box below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you think there are other people that will enjoy the content that I'm making here on YouTube, then why not spread the word and share the videos. 283 has 3 different stages to it. Now it tells us to take one of these sections here and place a single piece on there like that. Make sure it's in place. Now we take the 9 piece and pop it next to it like so, and then we take the other like triangle wing section and that sits on the top. That is with the grey ball joint part to the right. That sits apparently on here like so. As you can see, it takes up the gap there and extends outwards. Now what we're supposed to do with the other pieces? Well, we take the 9 piece and pop it on the top, and this quarter of a circle sits like so. That's stage 283. 284, we're going to be using the smooth sections to put a bit of detailing trim on here. Then we take the 2, stick it on the end. I don't think it really make much difference if you put it on that end or that end, but in the instructions it's on that end. Then we take the longer detailing piece on there like so. Then we take the 4 piece, so it's 4, and then we take the other part and pop it on there. Everything is nice and squared off, and that is stages 282 to 284.